Hi, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions, and I'd like to show you how to customize and save your customizations on reports and the various options that we have for that. So I'm going to go to reports, and I always start with standard reports just to think through what we want. And what I'm looking for is a transaction report for transactions that are greater than a certain amount. So an example would be if you're a nonprofit or if you have a board or even, an owner of a company that wants to know all the transactions that are more than a certain amount during a certain period. So I'm just going to start with, I'm going to type in transaction just to see the different reports. And I'm going to start with, let's say, a transaction list by date. And I'm going to just go to this year. It's a new company, so there aren't that many, but these are the transactions. We'll customize the columns in a minute, but we see a lot of different amounts. So I'm then going to go to customize. And my first filter is going to be, I'm going to filter by amount. And then I'm going to go to the condition. And the condition I'm going to say is greater than or equal to, and I'm going to say, let's say 750. Do not put in a dollar sign, just put in the value. And after each one, I always save it just to see how it is. And that's it. So the next thing I want to do is say, there's a lot of columns here. I really just want certain columns. So I'm going to go back to customize. And I'm going to go down to columns. And I can add or delete columns from the report. So I want to keep date, transaction type number. Really don't need posting. Name. We can keep the memo. Probably don't need to as I'm looking at this. They just say the opening balance. We don't need the account name because that's just saying where it got posted. I do keep the split because that's saying the GL account that it went against, and then the amount. And that's how that's going to look. I can also then click here and either hide the column or sort it. Actually, it does not let me sort by amount. So we're going to keep it by date. And then I want to change the title of this. So I'm going to say this is a transactions greater than 750. And it's for this year. I could also change the date to this year to last month. A lot of times I like to do that just because that's our last reconciled month. When you bring it up again, it's going to always bring up this fiscal year to last month. And we'll change that. So if we brought it up in September, it will go through August. I always want to remember to do a save as. So I'm going to click save as. I can get rid of the words copy because it's not there. And then who you're sharing it with. If you say none, you are the only one that can see this customized report. If you say all, it means any user that has permissions to see this type of report can see it. You can also create groups for your reports. These groups are going to be just for you. So if you share it with all, they will not see those groups. But you can add a group, and I'm going to call this group, custom, my reports, something like that. And I'm going to save it. So now, where can we find it? If I go back to our standard reports, and I now click on custom reports, I see my reports, the transaction list by date, and this is that report. I can go back here. I can edit this now. That'll bring it up to edit. It's not what I wanted to do. I can't rename it, but there it is right there. So that's how you would customize reports. Play around with it. There's a lot of fun features within there. I hope this tip helps. And once again, this is Lori from Siegel Solutions. As a QuickBooks Solutions provider, Siegel Solutions can offer you QuickBooks Online for 30% discount for the first 12 months. To receive this great offer, just scan the QR code on screen or visit the website below the QR code. Once again, it's an exclusive offer from Siegel Solutions for 30% off of your new subscription of QuickBooks Online for the first 12 months. To learn more about Siegel Solutions and our QuickBooks consulting services, which include cleanups, new file setups, third-party integrations, and we also offer ongoing bookkeeping services, visit our website at www.siegelsolutions.com. You can also email us at info@siegelsolutions.com. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube for more of our tips and tricks videos.